Hi kids, Uncle Jesse here. Welcome to another episode of Storytime. And today I'm here to talk to you about something a lot of writers don't like talking about or they don't like looking at, and that's reviews. If you're going to be a writer, you're going to get reviews, good reviews, bad reviews, mediocre reviews, and since I just released my books last month, it's been about a month since the release, I've gotten a few reviews, and it's a little strange, you know. You try to be objective with yourself. You try to just put your feelings aside and say, it's not going to matter what people say. Some people will love it, some people will hate it. I'm not going to let it affect me at all, but in the end, it's like, these are your babies. You're putting them out there into the world. You want everyone to love it. And even if somebody doesn't like your book, you want them to come back to you with some constructive feedback or something like that. But sometimes that's not what you get. And I've gotten a little bit of both since I've released my books. I've gotten a few really great reviews. I've gotten a couple of 5-star reviews. I've gotten a 4-star review. And I've also gotten a 3-star review. Well, not review. I got a 3-star rating on one of my books, but no review. And when I saw 3 stars, I was like, oh, 3 stars? Let me go see what that person wrote. But they didn't write anything. So it's like, I want that feedback, because 3 stars isn't bad, but it's also not great. It's right there in the middle. It means somebody thought, it was okay. And for me, it's like, man, I almost prefer for people to really hate my book. Give me a 1-star review and write something like, this book was terrible, it was way too violent, I hated the style, I hated this or that, and that tells me, okay, this person's just obviously on a different end of the spectrum from me. They like a completely different style, it's way too violent for them, it's too this, it's too that. But when somebody just goes, it's good, I liked it, I enjoyed it, it was good, it's just like, that doesn't really tell me much. And as a horror writer, I want people to have a visceral reaction. I want them to either be like, whoa, I loved it, or to be like, oh no, that was way too much for me. But when somebody just goes, it just sort of leaves me hanging. It's like, so it's kind of frustrating, but at the same time, you end up getting some 5-star reviews too, and those are rewarding. They feel great, and especially when it's somebody that you don't know at all. Like, a few of the people who bought my books are Facebook friends and acquaintances and people from Twitter and whatnot, and they've been following me for a little while, and they said, I'm looking forward to getting your book. So I was kind of expecting them to get it. But then this one person, in the middle of a chat, somebody was talking about Lady of the Lake, and this one guy chimed in and said, oh, I read Lady of the Lake, I love that book. And I was like, who's this guy? And I looked at his name, and I looked at my friends list, and I was like, he's not one of my Facebook friends. Who is this person? And I realized this is some random person who maybe saw one of my ads or saw something that somebody shared and went and bought a copy, whether it's a digital copy or a print copy, and they loved it. And this guy gave me a 5-star review on Amazon, and it was like, oh, okay, cool. That's what you hope for, because you can expect that your friends and family are gonna tell you that they love it, but you want to reach out and grab people that you don't know and spread the word. So you got to kind of focus on the good ones, and if someone has a bad review, you got to hope that they're going to give you some kind of constructive feedback, so that moving forward you can actually look to what people are reacting negatively to. You don't want people to just say it sucked, I hated it, 1 star. That doesn't help you any. You want something constructive, but you're not always going to get that. So getting reviews, it's going to be a mixed bag of emotions. Some of them are going to be really gratifying, and others are going to leave you scratching your head, and others are just going to be like, it was good, I enjoyed it. Great, thanks a lot. You enjoyed it. Okay. Whatever that means, I want people to read my books and go, oh man, that was awesome the way you did it. I want to stir up some emotion. So, but you get what you get, and it's a gradual process. So I'm moving forward, I'm selling those books, I'm promoting those books, but in the meantime, I'm writing the next book. And today I just finished chapter 3 on the next book, and I've got, what did I write, 1,900 words today. I would be writing more, but I got some more stuff personal stuff to do today, so I gotta wrap it up. But yeah, you gotta kind of just move forward through those reviews, take them for what they're worth, and don't let them bog you down too much. Otherwise, I'm going to leave you guys to it today. This is Jesse D'Angelo. If you want to buy my books, they're available on Amazon.com and Godless.com. And make sure you like, share, subscribe, all that usual jazz that everyone tells you on YouTube. Just do it. Tell people about me. Tell them I'm great. Lie. I don't care. Just spread the word. Shout it from the rooftops. Fuck off. Have a nice day. Toodles.